Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Daily Grind. How you doing out there this morning? Good, I hope. I hope you have a great morning. Hope you have a great day all day today. By golly. Happy Monday. Let's get crack-a-lacking. Life's a funny thing, man. You never know what's coming, what's going, what's happening. You just don't. There's no guarantees, so just enjoy it. So, listen, things are going to show up in your life that you can take advantage of. Now, I'm not saying take advantage of people. I'm not saying that. I'm saying there will be opportunities for you to take advantage of in life at different times. You never know when they're going to show up, but listen, when they show up, take them. Just take full advantage of them. Take the opportunity at hand and use it all you can, and once it's gone, don't sit around wishing it was back. Move on, because there'll be a new one coming somewhere down the line. So I'm going to tell you a little story about, there's this place that I love to go called Oakland Nature Preserve. And I've learned a lot down there. And one time I was down there one day, and it was just a very peaceful day. I was out on the dock and watching the gators and all the birds and just watching nature, and it's just peaceful. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, all these little tiny fish just started bubbling up out of the water. They're just jumping all over the place. I mean, there were thousands of them. They were everywhere. It was like, whoa. All the birds were just like, boom, boom, just grabbing them. They didn't even have to move. Just right where they were, they were grabbing them. The gators just opened their mouths up. They just whoop, open their mouth right up. The fish were landing in their mouth. They'd close their mouth, swallow them up, open their mouth again. This went on for about a minute. It was just something to see. All these birds and these gators were just grabbing these fish. And then just as quick as it started, it stopped. It stopped. Now, none of the birds were swimming around looking for more. None of the gators were swimming around looking for more. Everything just went back to doing what they were doing. The birds that were just kind of floating around just went back to floating around. There were some birds that were kind of washing themselves and taking a bath. They went back to doing that. And the gators just went back to sunning themselves. Nobody was fighting with each other over the fish. Nobody was trying to push anybody around. Nobody was complaining after like, geez, there should have been more. You got more than me. No, they all just took advantage of the opportunity when it showed up, and when it was over, they just got back to their life. They just got back to doing what they were doing. What a great lesson. Because I've seen that happen. I've seen opportunities come up for people, and then all they do is complain because somebody got more than they did, or it's not here anymore, and I wish it could happen again, and they're sad because it's not happening now. Instead of being happy that it happened and moving on with life and waiting for the next one to show up, they're just focused on that one, and they're missing the opportunities that are coming up later. So when life presents you an opportunity, take full advantage of it, and when it's over, be thankful and move on. Just move on. That same place down there, I watched this osprey catch a fish, and he was up on the top of the tree eating it, and I was watching it with my binoculars. And he got down to the tail, and the tail is just skin. And I thought, that osprey is not going to eat that tail. It's just plain skin. He's just going to drop that and fly off. But he did not do that. He ate every single piece of that, just that scaly skin tail. He ate every piece of it. And the lesson there was gratitude. Gratitude for what was presented to him. It's like, man, that thing was just so grateful. And didn't waste a bit. So I learned a lot down there that day, Take advantage of your opportunities when they're here, and then when they're over, get back to living and be grateful for them. Be extremely grateful for them. That's the best way to go. If an opportunity shows up, you take advantage of it and you're grateful for it. It's a great experience, and you move on and you wait for the next one. If an opportunity shows up and you complain and bitch and piss and moan because maybe somebody had a little better opportunity, or you didn't get enough, or it didn't last long enough, or it's not here now, then it wasn't a good experience. It was meant to be a blessing and a good experience, but if you're complaining about it and bitching about it and just wishing more of it was here, then you turn it into a not so good experience. So take advantage of your opportunities, be very grateful for them, and then get back to living. Just get back to moving on and doing what you got to do. That's kind of how life goes. It's like a problem. They're not here all the time. They show up once in a while. You deal with them and you move on. An opportunity. They're not here every second of the day, but they show up once in a while. When they're here, take advantage of them. Be grateful for them and move on, and life will be much better. Hey, listen, I hope this helped you out. I hope you have a great day today. If you got anything on here that you want to hear me talking about on here, by all means, send me a message, and I'll be happy to talk about it. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.